Step into the Arvada Center, and you enter a universe of the arts unlike any other. If it's creative, it's here.
The Arvada Center really is the heart and soul of arts in the Arvada community.
But its reach is much broader. The Arvada Center is the largest regional organization of its kind in the West, and one of the largest in the country. It produces a full season of award-winning stage productions, offers more than 900 educational classes annually, and its spacious galleries are home to world-class art exhibitions.
As we've grown over the last 36 years, we've really become one of the leaders in the entire region for the arts community.
Partnerships have led the way. Through collaboration, the center not only offers its own artistic creations, but brings the best of the entire region to the Arvada Center. In a recent 2-year period, the center has collaborated with more than 25 galleries, private collections, and museums, and provided performance opportunities to 30 organizations.
Through those partnerships, we're able, frankly, to share some of our financial risk, but then also we have partnerships where we know we have the best theater in Colorado, period. And for us to be able to take our product and move it out of the Arvada Center to new theaters and new audiences is not only crucial to our success, but it also, I think, adds a new vibrancy to really the performing arts community in the region.
I actually think it's a model that for performing arts companies is what's going to happen in the future. All of the costs of production are on the front end. You have the building of the sets, all the design works, endless production meetings, weeks of rehearsal. That's a huge expense for the theater company before you ever even open the curtain.
Patrons are often surprised to learn that professional designers and artisans create everything in a production at the Arvada Center from scratch. A passionate and dedicated staff works behind the scenes year-round to produce an original experience for each show.
I think it's really unique for us to take a show and build it from scratch, but I also think that's one of our strongest points, and that's what makes us so effective.
The result? Award-winning productions. This reputation for excellence attracts the very partnerships that benefit the entire arts community. Creed Repertory Theater, a 5-hour drive from the metro area, has attracted a loyal audience of its own since 1966. And now extends its reach by bringing its productions to the Arvada Center.
It feels like a great honor for us to partner with such a reputable company.
Not only does it help them, but it also attracts people to the Arvada Center and gives a new audience something to look at the Arvada Center.
I love what the Arvada Center is doing with this collaboration with ourselves and with the Colorado Shakespeare Festival and with family.
When Family, the physically handicapped Actors and Musical Artists League, brought its production of The Elephant Man from the smaller stage of the Aurora Fox to the Arvada Center's 500-seat theater, good things happened all around.
It is one of those win-win situations for all of us where we think we're a lovely part of adding to the diversity of programming for Arvada, but Arvada is allowing us to get our word out to a greater degree as well as double the size of our audience. I mean, what can be better than that?
Perhaps nowhere is partnership success better illustrated than the annual Centerfest series that brings in more than 20 separate organizations for performances in the center's amphitheater.
The focal point of that partnership is the SCFD, Scientific Cultural Facilities District. They actually make it possible for many of these other organizations to even exist.
Dear friend, you have gone down below and beyond.
When you give them access to a stage in the summertime that they wouldn't normally have, it just has created this unbelievable synergy that I think everybody has just fallen in love with.
Our annual show at the amphitheater is one of the highlights of our year. Again, that sharing of audiences, it opens avenues for people to engage it, to discover it. And there's nothing like seeing the performing arts outdoors in this beautiful environment.
Whether it's the amphitheater or the main stage, the experience at the Arvada Center offers more than a place.
When we come to the Arvada Center, I don't feel just like we're a theater company kind of coming in and we get a lovely rental space with a fantastic staff. We get the experience of the Arvada Center, which is so multi-layered.
That experience includes not just things to see, but things to do.
Our education classes are really the heart and soul, I think, of this building, because if you walk through this building and you think about our mission, which is giving people a direct experience with the arts, nothing does that better than the education classes we provide.
And one cannot walk through the center without also catching a glimpse of one of its crowning achievements, its spacious galleries.
Partnering with galleries has really allowed us to focus on the quality of what we show in our gallery.
In collaboration with institutions up and down the Front Range, the center's galleries have showcased exciting exhibitions that wouldn't have been possible otherwise. The massive Kirkland collection stands out. It filled the main gallery's 6,000 square feet in a way not possible at the Kirkland's own smaller gallery.
The winners really are people who get to see it, because these are all things that they wouldn't get to see otherwise. Not because they're not worthy of being shown at the Kirkland's, because they have a limitation on what they can do. So we love that kind of a partnership.
As one of the largest employers in the creative industry in the Western U.S., the Arvada Center provides easy access to the arts for the entire metro region.
We feel a part of the community in a more vibrant way by being at a place like Arvada, which both offers so many other things as well as engages the community in such a full way. I love the experience here.
At the end of the day, it's really about giving them the opportunity to see more, to experience more, and really to understand what the arts is all about, whether it's galleries, classes, performing arts. We really just want to partner with those that can come here and be a part of what we do.
You can learn more about the Arvada Center by going online to arvadacenter.org.